Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a fan special breakdown. I'm going to be covering who's the next fit for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates each and every time we have breakdowns here at Sports Choice Plus. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at the Jacksonville Jaguars, you're looking at top to bottom dysfunction at its finest. When you're looking exactly at all the candidates on the table, I'm talking about from coaching candidates like Dan Quinn. You're talking about Coach Flores that was recently fired by Miami. You're looking at a number of coaches that were fired this offseason. Matt Nagy, Coach Peterson. It's a number of teams that legitimately could interview head coaches, but who's the right fit for the Jaguars? When I hear circles and what exactly is being said, I think long and hard. What is the formula for fixing the Jacksonville Jaguars? And one of the interesting things that I looked at was an interview that Bruce Arians did. Bruce Arians did an interview a couple of years ago when he came out of retirement to come to the Bucs, and he was talking about just exactly, his concerns. He didn't want to call plays. He just wanted to be a head coach. He wanted to let his guys do what they did, and on top of that, he just wanted to be the overseer, a true definition of a head coach, where you let your OC be your OC, your DC be your DC, and that's offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. You let your scouting department do what they do. You let your general manager do what they do, and he simply wanted to coach. One of the interesting things is, in order for him to come back, he wanted a young Byron Leftwich. He wanted a Byron Leftwich who was drafted originally by the Jacksonville Jaguars. One of the interesting things, he's played quarterback for the Jaguars for a number of years. He's been around the organization for a number of years as well, and he's slowly worked himself up as an offensive coordinator and overall a solid coach. A lot of people say, oh, he hasn't done anything in Tampa. Oh, look at the scouting reports. Look at the play calling. Look at exactly what he does with Tom Brady. He puts Tom Brady in a position to win every single week. He calls the best possible plays for Tom Brady every single week, and he uses his personnel and puts them in the right position. What does Jacksonville have right now? They have one young, talented Trevor Lawrence, who was rated higher than John Elway, who was higher coming out the draft, who was rated higher than Andrew Luck. So when you have a piece of potential history for Jacksonville sitting there, why wouldn't you get the best possible offensive coach for the team? When you see that, he hasn't been a head coach before, and he hasn't done this and that before. They gave Urban Meyer the keys to the car, and he wrecked it. So I'm looking just at how he's carried himself at the different locations he's been at. I'm looking at the play calling history. I'm looking at how well he has Tom Brady looking this week and last week, and just seeing exactly how his play calling has helped boost it the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. After all, they are the defending Super Bowl champions in Tampa, where he is calling the plays. So keep in mind, Jacksonville, if you do want to bounce back, if you do want some type of stable setting, you have to allow coaches to actually coach. Now, mind you, if you value anything that Bruce Arians says, keep in mind, Byron Leftwich is a major part of that success for Tampa. He hasn't thrown one football. He hasn't caught one touchdown pass. He hasn't done anything. But he's helped guide this offense to a better place. Chime in, everybody. What do you think? Who do you think is the next best head coach candidate for Jacksonville? No matter who it is. College, NFL rank, special coordinator, offense, defense, whoever you think it is. Get in the comment section, tell me what you think below. And after all, you made it to the end of the video. At the end, we want to make sure you're subscribing, you're liking, and sharing the videos. We thank you so very much for watching the full video. And as always, we'll see you on the next video. Let's get ready to debate.